The name NEOM was constructed from two words. The first three letters form the ancient Greek prefix neo, meaning new. The fourth letter is from the abbreviation of Arabic mustaqbal, the Arabic word for future. NEOM is a Saudi city, being built in Tabuk province in northwestern Saudi Arabia. It is planned to incorporate smart city technologies and function as a tourist destination. The site is north of the Red Sea, east of Egypt across the Gulf of Aqaba, and south of Jordan. It is planned to cover a total area of 26,500 kilometers, extending 170 kilometers along the coast of the Red Sea. Saudi Arabia aimed to complete major parts of the project by 2020, with an expansion completed in 2025. The project has an estimated cost of $500 billion. On January 29, 2019, Saudi Arabia announced that it had set up a closed joint stock company named NEOM. The aim of this company, which is wholly owned by the Public Investment Fund, the Saudi Sovereign Wealth Fund, is to develop the economic zone of NEOM. The project is planned to be totally powered by renewable energy sources. According to a 2022 report in The Economist, only 2 buildings have been constructed thus far, and most of the project area remains bare desert. The city was announced by Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman at the Future Investment Initiative Conference in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia on October 24, 2017. He said it will operate independently from the existing governmental framework, with its own tax and labor laws, and an autonomous judicial system. Egypt announced in 2018 that it is contributing some land to the NEOM project. The initiative emerged from Saudi Vision 2030, a plan to reduce Saudi Arabia's dependence on oil, diversify its economy, and develop public service sectors. Plans call for robots to perform functions such as security, logistics, home delivery, and caregiving, and for the city to be powered solely with wind and solar power. Because the city will be designed and constructed from scratch, other innovations in infrastructure and mobility have been suggested. Planning and construction will be initiated with $500 billion from the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia and international investors. In July 2020, the U.S. Air Products and Chemicals Inc. announced that it would build the world's largest green hydrogen plant in Saudi Arabia. Air Products will jointly own the $5 billion project, Saudi Arabia's ACWA Power and NEOM. In May 2022, Indian conglomerate Larsen & Toubro was awarded the contract for construction of a 2,930 MW solar power generation plant, a 1,370 MW wind power farm, a 400 MW battery energy storage system, along with a power transmission network of around 190 kilometers. Klaus Kleinfeld was announced as the inaugural director for the NEOM project upon its launch by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman on 24 October 2017. In 2018, Kleinfeld signed Gladstone Place Partners LLC for communication services for the NEOM project for a fee of $199,500 plus expenses of $45,000. According to a U.S. Justice Department filing under the Foreign Agents Registration Act, FARA, the Saudi megacity developing firm NEOM Company hired Edelman, an American public relations and marketing consultancy, for assistance with public relations on the Smart City project. As per their 3-month contract with the Chicago-based Edelman, NEOM paid Edelman $75,000 per month for international work done. Under this contract, the PR firm provided communication support in various sectors, including strategic counsel, stakeholder identification and engagement, media relations, and content development. Based on reports by human rights organizations, Saudi residents have pushed against the development of NEOM, which would require the resettlement of 20,000 residents, including Bedouin tribe members. A tribesman was also allegedly shot dead on refusing to give up his land, raising humanitarian concerns. In July 2020, a sponsorship with the League of Legends European Championship gathered significant backlash from the professional League of Legends community, including gamers and the league staff. The backlash was centered around human rights abuses from the Saudi government, particularly its record on LGBT rights. As a result of the backlash, the sponsorship was canceled within several hours of the announcement. Some of the illustrations for the NEOM project were taken from the Gardens by the Bay in Singapore, leaving commentators to note that using an actual shot of Singapore to depict an upcoming construction project in Saudi Arabia is an odd choice. In January 2021, the project unveiled plans for the line. A linear city 170 kilometers long and 200 meters wide within the NEOM area. It is planned to house 9 million residents without conventional cars, with all basic services within a 5-minute walking distance. The design for NEOM, the line project, was further modified in July 2022. Instead of constructing a city consisting of multiple buildings on a linear plan, it will be consolidated into one giant structure that is 500 meters tall, 200 meters wide, and 170 kilometers long. In June 2019, it was announced that the NEOM Bay Airport would start to receive commercial flights. After the first phase of the airport was completed with a runway length of 3,757 meters. The airport that is planned to be located at NEOM Bay has been registered by the International Air Transport Association, IATA, with the code NEOM. The project will focus on modern manufacturing, industrial research, and development centered on expanding the Duba port. In November 2021, the project was renamed to Oxygen and described as a floating industrial complex shaped like a regular octagon. It will be the largest in the world when completed and would serve as a port for shipping routes through the Red Sea. Mohammed bin Salman billed the project as representing a radical new model for future manufacturing centers, based on NEOM's strategies of redefining the way humanity lives and works in the future. NEOM plans for 6,500 hectares, 16,000 acres, of the surrounding land to become agricultural fields, and to rely heavily on genetically engineered crops. In late 2018, after the assassination of Jamal Khashoggi, Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman said that no one will invest in the project for years. Advisors to NEOM, including Daniel L. Doktorov and architect Norman Foster, were reported to have distanced themselves from the project and the toxic Saudi Crown Prince. Also, the scope of the projects based on the Crown Prince's vision incorporates some technologies that do not even exist, like flying cars, robot maids, dinosaur robots, and a giant artificial moon. It is estimated that 20,000 people will be forced to relocate to accommodate the planned city. The line, a smart city housed within NEOM, that has been aimed to be designed with the help of artificial intelligence, announced plans to use data as a currency to manage and provide facilities such as power, waste, water, healthcare, transport, and security. It was said that data would also be collected from the smartphones of the residents, their homes, facial recognition cameras, and multiple other sensors, according to Joseph Bradley, the chief executive of NEOM Tech and Digital Co. The data sweep would help developers feed the collected information to the city for further predicting and customizing every user's needs. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel and turn on bell notifications so you don't miss any videos. Thanks for watching.